Whoever started the stereotype that French guys are so romantic was lying. What would you do if a man texted you and asked you out to dinner and named a specific restaurant and then never confirms it, and then you don't hear from him the whole next day? Then when you finally do hear from him, he says, "Hey, sorry, I'm really broke right now, but I saw that you have a really huge kitchen. Can I come over and cook for you instead?" I used to never talk about what dating in Paris is actually like because I was always scared that these guys that I'm dating would see this on TikTok, but you know what? I have nothing left to lose. He texts me and he's like, "Let's go to this restaurant if you're down." And I'm like, "Of course I'm down. It's one of my favorites." The day of the date, I don't hear from him the whole day. And in my head, I already decide, I'm like, I'm not going. Like, I'm not gonna text a man ever and be like, "Are we still hanging out tonight?" Or like, "What time are we meeting?" Just say, okay, I get it. We've all been there. There's been periods where I have no money, but like, one, maybe don't say that to a woman that you're trying to date who's also like younger than you and you also have a full-time job. Two, you suggested the restaurant. You suggested a restaurant in general. I'm literally honestly even embarrassed to like be sharing.
She forgot to mention why he told her to leave, probably because the real reason would ruin her victim narrative. Funny how that part always gets skipped.
About dating in a stingy country. Girl, if you live in Germany, Switzerland, where else are the stingy places? Denmark. See all them European countries, yeah? I don't know why they are so stingy over there, but they are hella stingy. Do you know, the stingiest men that I have come across have been German men. Very weird. What the hell is that about? It's giving misogyny. Stinginess is a form of misogyny. I'm sorry, you don't want to give a woman money. That's bare weird. That's super weird. You want to siphon my energy, but you don't want to give me money knowing that a woman is always going to need money. And it's not even from a place of me being poor or needy or desperate. It's just the reality that like, that money will bring ease to my life, but you'd rather hoard it. That's so weird. You don't want to pay it forward. Ugh. You don't want to redistribute your wealth. Weird. You don't think I'm deserving of reparations? That's strange.
What a weird day. Now I'm just standing here, gonna order an Uber myself. Something that I did not like on the date was he kept calling me spießig, which I'm interpreting as negative. He was suggesting like, yeah, let's go in the hot tub. And I was like, well, not on the first date. I just feel like he had kind of like an idea of who I am as a person, and then it kind of did not fit who he thought I was. And then kept calling me spießig the whole time. I really did not like that because I'm taking that very negatively. Because he kept calling me spießig, I asked him to rate the date from a 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. He rated it a 6. Maybe that's just the German directness. Kept calling me like typical Munich person. Not that I'm taking it personally, but I'm definitely like thinking he's reading me wrong. He seemed kind of disappointed. And we also had a few awkward hugs at the end, so... The thing is, we've seen each other throughout the years, but we've always seen each other at festivals and out partying. I told him that. I was like, you've always seen me in like a party situation. Like, what should I do? Jump around and scream now like I'm at a festival? Like, I don't know what you want from me. We're sitting on a couch. Like, of course I'm going to be a little bit less... whatever. I swear, I cannot make this up. Not my Uber driver playing sad classical music and all I can think is... spießig. Spießig. Spießig.
Be prepared to split the check. Yeah, the men here do expect the woman to have it all together. So don't be surprised if you have to split the bill.
Another thing, if you're dating a German and he asks you for a date, make sure you carry your own money, guys. Make sure you carry your own money.
In Germany, if you did not know, it's really common here for when two people go on a first date that they split the bill. So like, the woman pays her portion and the man pays his portion. So let's say I got a margarita for $8 and he just got water, free water. When the total bill comes out, it's very common for the man or whoever to be like, hey, I didn't drink that margarita, so I don't want to split it like that. I want to pay for what I ate.
She's just looking for a man to spend on her. Dating isn't about draining a stranger's wallet. Men are humans, not ATMs.
That I have dated in different countries.
I'm in Italy right now, having my morning cappuccino, and I have some thoughts. First thought is that this is gonna be a little bit controversial, but the most chivalrous men, like opening doors, walking street side, that is an American chivalry culture. That particular type of chivalry is found in the southern USA, particularly in Texas. Problem is you have to deal with everything else that comes with that. But yeah, you can't really expect that type of chivalry that I have found in other countries. Even in the ones that I love, that I prefer to date in, like Italy, the chivalry it's not like that.
How difficult is it to meet a man in Thailand as a foreign woman? Okay, I know a lot of people who have met their long-term partners or husbands here. I did as a foreign woman, but I would say, generally speaking, most of my foreign friends that are women have found it very difficult to date, and ultimately it's been a big reason to leave. Maybe they love the lifestyle and they were here for a long time, but they were just like sick of the games. I mean, kind of like go figure, but most Thai and most foreign men are here for Thai women, not for foreign women. It's not all, don't come for me on that one, but yeah, I would say that I've known so many women who have ultimately left because they're like, look, I want to meet someone, I want to date. I'm sick of just like being played by these men. The dating pool tends to be really small for men who are interested in foreign women here. So
and what gave you the confidence?
Delusion. Not expecting when I moved to England was how big of a difference dating here compared to an American city is. Like, was not expecting it at all. Specifically the bar scene and how guys go about approaching girls at the bar. A pub, a club, whatever you want to freaking call it. In the US, I feel like it's pretty common if you're sitting at a bar and you see a cute guy or a cute girl and you guys kind of exchange looks a couple times, like, you know the look. If the guy finds you attractive, he will approach you. Or if it's a group of guys and a group of girls, like, same thing, right? Here, no. We had this discussion with an entire group of Englishmen, so I'm not just making this up. We were out with a couple friends and we were grabbing drinks and we saw this big group of guys, and so, like, we were kind of giving them, like, the eye, you know, we wanted to chat with somebody. Swear to God, they were just, like, a half hour later, they were, like, 2 steps closer to us. And then a couple minutes later, like a couple steps closer to us, it took them almost an hour to get near us. They were like, we didn't know you guys were American. British girls would have just like came up to us. Like we gave you the look, like you were supposed to approach us.
Genuine question. Is there something in the air in Australia? Because why are the men not menning? Like, how do I explain this? The roles are reversed here lately. I travel a lot, whether it's interstate or overseas. There's a dramatic difference of how men talk and carry themselves in different countries and Australia. I don't care if you're from Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Queensland, wherever the hell you are from. Men in Australia want to be chased. Men in Australia are the ones that play hard to get. They don't choose the restaurants to go to. They take longer to get ready than the females. They don't spoil women. Random people in America, for example, have given me roses on the street. Like, oh, you're so beautiful, shawty. Here's a rose. I'm like, oh my God. Like, high value women that work, look after themselves and spoil themselves don't ask for much when it comes to a high value man. We just want constant time, affection, love. It's not that hard to send a text message saying, be ready by 6, I booked a restaurant, I want to see you, can't wait.
Maybe they should consider that they might be the problem. If no man anywhere tolerates their behavior, the issue could be them, not every man they blame.
So as an American, here are some things I hate about dating in Germany. So first of all, my main thing, and I guess this is a very culture thing, like American thing, is that they do not pay for your drinks here. They will maybe pay for your first drink, and then you have the second round. Yay. So, I'm sorry, but like, I get it. They like want to be like more equal with women. So I don't know. I guess I get their side, but at the same time, like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not like getting all dressed up, and I'm sorry, but usually wasting my time meeting these men to pay for my 2 gin tonics or 3. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, come on. Like, you seriously want to be a cheap? I don't know. Maybe I'm just in the wrong city. Another thing, and I guess this is kind of like a whole Germany thing, maybe Europe-wide, I don't know, is that they love to go on walks for I am not I don't want to go on a walk. I don't want to go on a walk. I like to go on a walk if it's like a sunny day or not too sunny. Like, I don't want to be sweating.
Or if it's like, I don't know, like we're going to the park, like I just don't consider that a date. Like these men will like literally buy you a 1 euro beer and go to the park and say that's a date. Another thing, and I think this is more like if you're dating a German, they will straight up tell you if you look bad. And like, I guess in America we're more wishy-washy, but I prefer that. If my dress doesn't look amazing, just say, oh, like why don't you try on this dress instead? Like that one looks good, but this one might be better. You don't say, oh no, that looks like on you. Like, no, not that one. Like, thank you for your unsolicited opinion. I was asking you to affirm me, not tell me I look. But that's just the cool.
If you liked this video, I promise you'll enjoy the next one even more. See you there.